I'm live. Thank you. Hey, love. Please like, share with those that you feel that would like to participate or look at it or whatnot. Welcome, welcome. Give me a minute to share this out. Hey guys, so tonight you guys, for those of you that don't know what to do, um drop the color, and if guess the color that I'm thinking of. And if it's the color that I'm thinking of, then you get a free reading. Or if you don't want to use your intuition, you're more than welcome to make a donation greater than what's tonight? Greater than $10, period. And get your reading that way. Also, if you decided you were taking a break from Facebook, you can still find me on YouTube as well. There are other ways to get my daily cards. If you decide to take a break from Facebook, you can get it through um, TikTok, because I do a TikTok video. You can get it at Instagram. You can also get it on my podcast, Lunar Phoenix Says, and listening. The podcast gives you a little bit more in depth. Well, season greetings, Will. Um, the podcast gives you a little bit more in depth information versus what you get here on Facebook and Instagram, and the TikTok. You get a daily nugget also that goes along with it, and is usually an herb of the day as well, that I give you information on and things like that. And I just give you little tidbits. And you do have to do your research, and you do have to be careful when using certain herbs and things like that. And that's why when I do the podcast and I give little tidbits, that's why I tell you to do your research. But if it's something that's toxic or whatever, I will let you know. How I lock you out? I ain't lock you out, Nakahiti. That's not me. Facebook might be doing some foolishness as usual. I'm not surprised. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's Facebook. That'll be cool. Hey, Lisa. So, again, prosperity candles. I have one left. So if anybody needs that prosperity candle, it's $30. Please let me know. And please don't have me hold it for you and someone else could use it and you don't pay for it. Hey Dal, I'm well tonight. How are you? Welcome. Okay, so please don't have me hold stuff and then it doesn't get used. Okay. First of the year, ancestor cards will be retired. I am going to switch over to the Orisha deck, and we will get to know them and they will get to know us. I don't know. That's not true. Okay, for those that are just coming in, if you would like a card, guess the color that I'm thinking of, and I'll be more than welcome, more than happy to pull some cards for you. That's how it works. If you don't want to use your intuition and guess the color that I'm thinking of, then you're more than welcome to make a donation. No, not purple. No, not baby blue. Daryl, drop your question. You got it with red. Neha, drop your question. Will. No, not crimson. I'm real simple. You know that. Daryl and Neha, drop your questions in the box. Okay, Will, drop your question. When will you be able to complete your project? Will and Daryl, go ahead and put your questions in the comments, and I'll get to them. Really, Will? We hadn't even gotten through the first quarter. Okay. So, Neha, first card out for you is the Ace of Swords. During this time, you're going through a period where you are being very decisive about cutting away some things and things of that nature. And you're going to be triumphant with this project because you're determined to get it done. What's going to help you is communication, speaking with people and being vigilant over what you're doing. Also with that, you got the Six of Pentacles coming in. So it's about someone being generous to you, or someone, and receiving some generosity from someone and you being generous. And also it's about you kind of being sympathetic. So I feel like what the universe is saying to you is that as you cut away certain people or certain ideas that you're holding in your mind pertaining to certain people and your money and how to give to someone, that's going to open up some doors for you. Also, it's the Nine of Pentacles is here. So, you're being very prudent at this time as well. So if it's a little bit of money and maybe 10 grand to finish a project, if that much, go ahead and take that investment in yourself because it's going to benefit you later. And I say that because once you finish a project, there'll be a gain in finances for you, and things are going to really start working for you, Neha. So when you complete this project, when will you complete the project? You will complete it when you overcome the barriers to the financial issues, because it's like you could have been done, but it's like you kind of sit back and hold back and you want to micromanage everything. You're going to have to release some stuff in order for stuff to come in. If your hand is always like this, nothing goes in and nothing comes out. So it's a give and take. You want to complete a project, you're going to have to pay a little bit. You're going to have to put some money on it. Also, Bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands coming in. And that means that you're going to be successful against whatever opposition you have. And you have to be, you're going to persevere. So stop worrying about the money and just do what you're going to do and be done with it. But, the completion of the project is totally based upon you and whatever amount of time it takes to do that. If you quit holding back and quit, you're in your own way. Bottom line. Get out your way. Get out your own way. I hope that resonates with you. Will, okay. What does the second quarter of 2022 look like? Well, second part of 2022, second quarter, you got the Page of Cups coming in reverse. That means that no one's coming in with any offers for love or things like that at that time. Also, it also means that somebody's going to be trying to use sex as a way to get to you. You understand what I'm saying? That, and so be careful with that. It's like they feel like the sex, if they come at you with sex or offer you sex, then they can get some things that they want. Also, you have the Six of Pentacles coming in, and this is about generosity to and from others, and being sympathetic. So they may even try and come at you with some sad story about how bad things are, and they just need somebody, and they just need someone in their corner, or some story along those lines, and about needing you. And then the King of Wands is also here in reverse, and it's like you're not going for it. Whatever they come with, you're gonna be like, no, I'm tired of this. And I think this person has probably tried you before, and you have, so in so many words, told them no, and you kind of was polite about it, but you're not going to be nice about it anymore because you're like over it. It's like you're done. It's like a game to them, and you're sick of it. So the second quarter of 2022, also where you were having some illusions, the illusions are gone. You're going to sit back and also be aware of what's going on, and you're going to be able to make some informed decisions and selections about and choices about some things. And it's going to be to the point where things are going to be exposed. Also, with this coming in for you, we'll understand that you're going to have to be careful of false information, because I hear beware of the dog carrying the bone, the one that's coming and feeding you and telling you stuff about things that are going on, or trying to tell you about what's going on in your life in general. Watch that dog carrying the bone. Everything that someone tells you, every time someone comes and tells you something, it might not necessarily be true, or it might not be the way that they're painting the picture. So understand whatever is getting ready to happen in the second quarter of 2022 for you, you need to be very discerning. You need to pay attention to everything that is going on around you and everybody. Because the other thing is, the person carrying the bone, you need to figure out what's their motivation, why are they volunteering this information. You know, someone that volunteers some stuff that some unasked for negative information all the time, there's a motivation behind it. It's something that they want from you. It's somewhere. This sometimes is an angle they're trying to get with you. So watch that. Lastly, the Hermit is coming in reverse. So I feel like you're going to become a little impulsive during this time, and you're not going to pay attention to a lot of advice and things that you normally do, because I feel like something's going to have your nose wide open, and you're going to throw caution to the wind. So I really want you to be very careful with that. And also, I do see the bottom of the deck, regardless of what's going on, you're still going to be successful because you're determined to win. And through this process, you're going to cut away some foolish things and stuff, and not kind of entertain a lot of stuff. I hope that resonates with you, because second quarter, well, you need to get rid of all foolishness. Anybody that's not a team player, now is the time to cut them. If they're not working with you, willing to work with you, and on board with your ideals and things, it's time for them to find something else to do, and it's not going to be you. Okay, I hope that resonates with you. Dwayne, drop a question. Lisa, drop your question. Candace, drop your question. Okay, Daryl, what's next? What's for you coming up for you next year, Daryl? Daryl, it's time for you to let some stuff go. I hear that it's time for some healing to take place. It's time to forgive people and stop holding people and holding this anger that you got for some people. It's time to let this stuff go. That's why you're not really moving forward the way you want to, because you're holding yourself back with these unforgiveness issues and anger issues. Also, I'm pulling your cards. So the Hierophant is here. And the Hierophant, right now, you're trying to be laid back and cool, and you're taking a conservative approach to some things, and you're trying to be diplomatic, and you're trying to be kind and use some wisdom with what's going on with your situation at hand. Also, the Hermit is here. So you're trying to pull back from some people, and you're really trying to get off to yourself so you can kind of think things through and clear your mind, clear your head, and get a clear handle of where you really want to go. And you're really trying to tap into spirit, and you're asking for direction on what to do next, how to do it. So what's going to happen is you got these 3 of Wands here. Once you do break away from people and pull back to yourself, you're going to have a realization of your hopes and know what it is that you really want, and you're going to start working up a plan and coming with a plan to get there. Once you get this plan, though, you're going to have to do it and stick to it, whether somebody's in your corner or not. Let me put it like that. Also, I see you overextending yourself on some things next year, and you need to kind of pull back on that. It's time to stop that. Stop giving your last to people that are not pouring into you. Stop doing that. Stop giving away yourself. Stop giving away your blessings. Okay? Stop giving away your blessings there. You know, everybody that's saying that they need some stuff, that's not necessarily true. They have other means. Also, you have the star card here. So, you know, coming up in 2022, you're going to have some new inspirations, new hopes, and your talents are going to take you to places that you never thought you would go. And you got to widen your horizons. You got to come out of the box that you're in your mind, so that you can get where you need to go and move forward. Lastly, you got the 6 of Cups here. There's happiness in 2022 for you as well. You know what I'm saying? And there's somebody from your past that's going to help you with that, and only you know who that is. So understand, you're going to be fine because you're coming up with a plan. You formulate a plan on how to do some different things, and I see you trying to make some changes, and you're really trying to tap in the spirit more. But when you tap in, you got to be obedient and do what spirit says. You can't pick and choose what you're going to do there. So I hope that resonates with you. Okay, Alyssa, what is early 22 looking like? No, I love you more, love. You're more than welcome. Dwayne, don't get impatient. You got the Knight of Swords here with this new venture. Take your time. Be conservative, because I see that you're going to be kind of impatient about this. You got to understand, Rome wasn't built in a day, and the things you're trying to accomplish are not going to happen in just one day. Queen of Cups is here. That's that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Understand that impatience, you want devoted, dreamy, warm-hearted, to be from home. You're gonna have to stop being impatient. You're gonna not be impatient. You're gonna have to take your time. Also, you got the King of Wands here. With the King of Wands, you know, that's that fire energy. So someone's gonna come around and try to make you move fast. This King of Wands is here. That's that Scorpio, Leo, Aries energy, and they're gonna be telling you need to do this right now, do this, this, and this, and this. Be careful with that. Understand, the Magician is also here to let you know you got everything you need to do whatever you need to do. So don't keep spending your money on stuff. Go ahead and do something and make it happen. Lastly, you got the Knight of Pentacles coming in. You're going to have to be patient. You understand? So, Knight of Swords coming in. saying that you're impatient. Knight of Pentacles coming in at the end telling you be patient. You know, so take your time with this. Be conservative with this. Yes. You know, do the work and be steady with it so they know you're something that you can depend on. Also, bottom of the deck, there's some dissatisfaction somewhere within you, and it's time to let go of the present, abandon the present circumstances of how things are going and how you're dealing with stuff, and let's move on to something better. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, listen, let me do you, because what Dwayne, for whatever reason, that's for you. Because I kept calling your name, even though I know I was pulling for Alyssa. Um, so Alyssa, I'm going to pull your cards. Dwayne's. Yeah, Dwayne, this is about you. That was all about you. So for whatever reason, they really wanted you to get that information and not from the ancestors. So Alyssa, here we go. Okay, Allison, this is how we do things here. In order to get a free reading, guess the color that I'm thinking of. Okay, Candace. And you can get a reading that way, or you can make a donation greater than $10 and get a reading that way, Allison. Alyssa, this is you, baby. You need to call me. So Alyssa, first card out for you is the Judgment card. Right now, this is about a renewal or rebirth for some plans. It's also about forgiveness. You cannot walk in unforgiveness and expect for things to move forward or to grow. So it works like this. If you're upset with someone or someone is upsetting you, you need to forgive them and let it go so that you can move forward. And how do you know that you have forgiven them is when they continue to do things, you no longer become angry about it. When you think about things they have done, it no longer makes you angry, and that's how you know that you have forgiven that person. That's how you know that you have truly let some of the stuff go and move forward. Also, the Two of Cups is here. So the Two of Cups is here because there's someone else in your life, someone that you're actually beginning to have a real friendship with. And you guys are going to be really close, and you're going to come into agreement with them on some things and be able to work with them on some projects. Also, you got the Three of Pentacles here. Okay, and as you work with them, you're going to be able to have some financial gains and be able to prosper and do some things that you really want to do. You're going to link up with somebody that is going to really be beneficial to you, and you're going to be able to do the things you need to do concerning your finances in terms of 2022. Also, you got the Two of Swords here. I keep telling you, you got to make a decision. You got to decide. No decision is a decision. Hesitating and you sit and hesitate for too long, the universe will push you out into where you want to be, where you want to go. And that's not good. I rather you need to get in a space where you're pulled to what you want, pulled to what you need, versus being pushed. Because when you're pushed to something, usually when you're pushed, you're not fully prepared for that push, but it's because you have held back for so long. The universe is like, okay, I'm sick of this. Let me push them wherever they need to go so that they can get clear and get straightened out. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. Also, you got the 4 of Wands here. The four of Wands, you know, you're gonna have the success and status you want in what you're doing because you work hard and because of your hard work, and it shows, it speaks for itself. Your work speaks for itself. You understand? So with that being said, don't worry about whether or not you're gonna have the people to come. It's coming. You're gonna have it. And you got to also understand, you don't always have to work yourself to death to get some money. There's money there, and money is coming, and just because you're looking for it from the west, it may come from the east. It may come from the north, it may come from the south, because money is all around you all the time. Understand that. So it's like you need to relax and stop worrying about the money. We keep talking about this and you keep doing it, but I need you to really, really kind of relax and breathe and stop worrying about the money, because you're going to be okay. You're good. Also, you have the 4 of Swords coming in reverse. This is about having qualified success. So where some people feel like you don't deserve success, or you don't deserve to have some things, you're going to have it regardless. The universe has decided that you're going to have your success regardless of what anyone else says. Hey, Shell, don't you have something on the stove? So I hope that resonates with you, Lisa. Okay, Allison, drop your question. Candace, what's coming up in the new year for you? You're more than welcome. Okay, Candace, the first card out for you is Temperance. You're going to be able to negotiate and share your thoughts about some situations that are going on, and you're going to be able to speak your piece. And it's time for you to understand that everybody is not out to get you. Everybody is not out to destroy you. You do have people that are in your corner. You have the 2 of Swords here coming in and your position as to where you want to be. And that's because you're you're kind of being indecisive right now about some things, because you feel like you don't know who to trust. You want to trust some people. Hey, Slim, good. I ain't heard from you in a while. Welcome. But understand Again, I'm going to reiterate about these decisions. You guys that sit up and hesitate about doing things and making moves and things like that, you're going to have to stop doing that, because the universe will push you and set you up and push you in a direction because you're not ready, because you don't sat and drug your feet on these things for so long. The universe is just going to go and start doing stuff, and things are just going to start happening like a domino effect for you, because you're being inactive. And why are you being inactive? Usually when people do not move or make moves, that is fear driven. Fear will paralyze you and have you stuck in a position or a place or a state of mind for years. And you'll look around and 10 years will have passed you by in a blink of an eye. It's time to stop operating in fear. Spirit is not a fear. God is not a fear. You know, nothing that you do, you have nothing to fear. There's nothing on this earth or in the next realm that you have to fear. It's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. And if you stop operating in that tense of being fearful about stuff, things will be moved much better for you, because the fears that you have feeds the negative energy, drives negative energy, and next thing you know, you got this big monster that you got to slay, and it's all up here. Share that refrigerator is not closed. Also, the Justice card is here for you, Candace. So that means some truths are about to be revealed. Some things are going to be shown. Somebody's going to tell the truth. So when you find out the truth about some things, be fair. Just because someone did not deal with you fairly, does that mean you have to turn around and kind and treat them the way they have treated you or regarded you? My grandmother says, you always treat people better than they treat you. So in this respect, once you find out the truth about some stuff, don't lash out, don't retaliate. Um, the Four of Pentacles is here for you as well. You know, you're going to be able to speak your piece again. That's being reiterated. You have the Temperance card here about negotiations. Here again, it's telling the universe is telling you that you're going to be able to negotiate. So negotiate, speak about what you need. You know, it's about people giving you things and you having some things and gaining some stuff. So Temperance is here telling you to negotiate, share your thoughts and whatever, and then here again, it's telling you again, negotiate. So it's time for you to open your mouth. If there's some things that you want, some assistance that you need to open your mouth to the right people and tell them. Also, the High Priestess is here for you. So hidden factors and mysteries, it's time for you to use your intuition on some stuff and trust your intuition. When Spirit tells you is this or is that, trust it and move forward with it. Lastly, you got the Three of Pentacles here. You know, so you're going to finally be able to see some money. You're going to be able to gain in your finances in a way that you should once you get past your fears. Let that fear go, and you can go anywhere and do anything that you want to do. And I hope that resonates with you, Candace. So, Allison. He told lies because he's jealous of you. And he wants you all to himself. I don't know what his sexual orientation is, but that has nothing to do with it, Allison. This friend feels like you belong to him and no one else, Allison. Um, so I don't know if this guy, this friend that you're not dating, he can still be gay and still feel like you belong to only him, and understand that. Yeah, you know, yeah, he feels like he's already got you, and that's why he blows hot and cold, because he's comfortable. Okay, because here you are. You're really okay with how things are with yourself right now. Right now, you're content. You're at peace. And your home is good. However, and you want some satisfaction in your life, and you have some wishes that you really are working on manifesting and wanting them to come true. But you got this 10 of Wands here. I really feel like you have overextended yourself on some things, and been a little bit too aggressive on trying to get to some stuff that you're trying to get to, and you need to slow it down. Also, the world is here. You are completing a cycle within yourself and within your life, and your dreams are going to come true regardless of whatever lies that he has told. You got the Three of Pentacles coming in reverse, so it's time to cut him off. It's time to let him go, And then with that, while he's blowing hot and cold, there's another female. There's another female. Okay? This is third party in there. You need to let him go. Clear his energy out of your field so that you can call in something new something new and true is what I hear. Something new and something that is true for you, Allison. Lastly, the moon is here. Understand, this is reiteration. He is not sincere. He does not mean you any good. Leave him alone. He's playing on your sympathy. Leave him be. Do not pursue a relationship with him. I hope that resonates with you. You need to cut him off. He thinks you belong to him. So, is there anybody else here? Did I miss anybody? Hey, Slim Goody, you want some cards tonight? You got any questions for me? Okay, so if no one has any questions, I'm going to close out, and you guys can meet me at Clubhouse. I'll be over there at 10:05. Know that I don't care what you're going through in life, regardless of what the situation looks like, know that it still will work out in your favor. Know that all is well. Everyone have a wonderful, Merry Christmas. A happy holiday. And I will see you guys Tuesday. Know that all is well. And you guys love each other, love your families, and come together. And have a great holiday. Talk to y'all Tuesday. Also, remember, yes, thank you. Remember, I have one prosperity candle left. So if you're wanting that candle, it's $30 that burns and to bring in prosperity into the new year. Please reach out to me and let me know. For the rest of the month, all readings are $25. January, my readings will go back to $60 during the month. And the only day you'll get a discount will be on Tuesday for $10. So have a great night, and I will see you guys next Tuesday.